Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the New York Mets. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. Now the starting pitcher in this one, David Peterson. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
Geraldo Perdomo leading things off and takes a strike. Fouled off down the right side. The shortstop takes the ball. Struck him out looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
This is Corbin Carroll. Swinging a foul out of play. One out, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
2 outs, base is empty. Next offering way off the plate. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. And it's even up.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Two outs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Just missed.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Ground ball up the middle, finds its way through, base hit. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher. Runner at first with 2 away. And now Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Right through there for a strike. Oh, 1 now. That one missed. Grichuk, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next pitch is outside. And that's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. First offering, and it just misses. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2 on, 2 outs. Next offering is in for a strike. And that skips in the dirt.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Out to short. Lindor zips it across, and that is that. 2 left on. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Back here with my pal Singy, and starting in this one, Eduardo Rodriguez. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club, and coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Francisco Lindor, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. Not close with that one, and a count 2-1. And that's fouled off. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that's in the dirt. Hit in the air, center field. Barrosa sizes this one up. He makes the grab, and there's one away. Here's a Mets lineup now. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored, and you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like you could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
Juan Soto in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. The next pitch misses. Ball 2. Next offering is fouled back.
Oh, that's it.
Rip to third. Suarez throw to first in time. They get the out on Soto. Pete Alonso now, always a power threat. The polar bear hit his 200th career home run last season.
Yeah, and that home run came right here at Citi Field. He's the 4th fastest player in baseball history to reach 200 homers.
There's the strike. On the ground. And foul ball. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The pitch. And it remains 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Inside, and the count's full.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Smith handles, throws to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. Scoreless after 1. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Peterson back to work. In the air, right field. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into second with nobody out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Smith getting ready to hit. That's in there. 0-1. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And now the rookie second baseman. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it gets by him. Everybody's going to be safe.
Comes through with the RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Next to hit for Arizona, Jorge Barrosa. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Alonso makes the grab. One down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Perdomo takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this. Boog, our man Darryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
Ripped on a line. Snags it on the run. And there's two down.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Yeah, he's one of those umpires that I have to see make his call on a borderline pitch before I start making my call. Like you said, it's not always predictable, but it's pretty fair for the most part. Carroll stands in now and watches strike one. Fouled off left side. First and second, two down. That one to first, but that rolls foul. Two on, two outs. Battling here as he fouls it away. Oh, and 2 now. And there's a ball. And down on strikes. Inning over, and it could have been worse. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Mets nothing. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the second. Here's Starling Marte. There's the strike up high. It's 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Laced down the line, and now maybe extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. And that misses. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Marte leads off second with nobody out. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Lead runner puts on the brakes, and it's second and third.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
So digging in, Luis Angel Acuna. Golden opportunity right here. Swing at a ground ball, and that one handled. That's out number 1, and a run comes in to score.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position, but at least he puts the ball in play. They bring across 1 run. Still one out there to pick up.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Francisco Alvarez.
Keep an eye on this at bat because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it.
And that one clips the corner. Tied up here in the early going. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
That's inside.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
It's 2-2. One away with a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Out towards right center field. Carroll moves towards it. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
So up next for New York, Tyrone Taylor. And that's in there at the knees. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Two outs and one in scoring position. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 2 full, all tied 1-1. Back here in Queens, new inning getting started, and now the DH, Randall Grichuk. Grichuk hitting third in the lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. There's a strike. Chopped out in front of the plate. Throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Gurriel. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1.
1 strike.
That's to third. Vientos sends it to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Grounded out his first time up. Top of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's too low. And the count is even, 2-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. And the batter now, vs.Arizona. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that's outside. Out to short. Perdomo. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Definitely a tough play, but he seems to have had a little trouble getting rid of it, and that made all the difference. And with the speed running up the line, you got to be perfect, and right there, he just couldn't get it there in time.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. Fly to center his first time. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Rolled to short. Possible 2 ball. To second, there's 1, and that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And now it's Juan Soto. 0 for 1 so far. And that's in for a strike. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And they'll do it again. That misses the zone. 1-2 the count.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
In the air, left field, down the line, and just foul. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Stays alive. Two outs. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
That one fouled off. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, Not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
In the dirt, and it scoots away. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball 2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Mets strand 1. Score remains tied 1-1. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Gabriel Moreno.
Let's go, man. Come on, New York.
Fastball for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Outside low, and that's ball 1. Foul ball there. On the ground to the left, Lindor gets it to first, and one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now Pavin Smith, and he's already singled in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Out to short, Lindor. And a couple of quick outs. Here's the second baseman. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1. And downstairs.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Pitch misses. 2-2.
2-2 count.
And that's downstairs and outside. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Two down, nobody on. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And that's inside, and a good at-bat, ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Head back to the desert, D-back. To third, Vientos. Jump throw, and very nicely done for the out. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're midway in the 4th, all tied 1-1. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for New York, Starling Marte. Fastball is outside. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. Good eye in that spot.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
In the air, center field, Barrosa. And there's one down. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Doubled his first time. In the air, right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And next for the Mets, Luis Angel Acuna.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
2 on, 1 out. Francisco Alvarez now at the plate. Just missed.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Slow ground ball to the right side. And it's just foul. That was close. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Quick recovery from the misplay pays off for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Tyrone Taylor will hit next. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. And that one fouled off. Vientos, the runner at third. Acuna at second with 2 gone. Fought off foul. Misses off the inside, and it's 1-2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Brandon Pfaadt up and throwing. Ginkel also getting ready. Two on, 2 outs.
No, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a bouncer. Suarez on the run, sends it over to first, and it beats him. What a play. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We're headed to the fifth. All tied 1-1. Back here at Citi Field. Ready now for the fifth inning. Now at the plate, Geraldo Perdomo. Peterson back to work. That misses. Ball one. Action in the pen down there. Kodai Senga appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Young, a left-hander, also throwing. Just missed. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And that one is inside.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Got him swinging. He picks up his fifth strikeout on the hill.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And now Corbin Carroll, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch misses.
1-0.
And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And that's off the outside edge. And that's ball 3. Curveball over for a called strike.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Out front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Go ahead run on base. Grichuk digs in now. 1 for 2.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Ball outside. Safe at second, and that was not close.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Fastball for a strike. In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Man at second. And fouled off. 3-2. Payoff pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Three-two. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. the next to hit. And a swing and a miss.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Gurriel gets a piece. Oh, 2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Got him! Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here in Queens, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Leading off, Jose Azocar. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1.
And a foul ball. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Hit in the air, left field, and it falls. And that turns the lineup over.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff, a base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Eduardo Rodriguez, done for the night, just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Brandon Pfaadt.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Here's Francisco Lindor. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Runner on the go. Pitch is high. Throw, and they got him.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Then a quick tag before he reaches the base.
All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Just missed. The 2-1. Right side, hard hit. Whips it to Smith. Lindor retired. Here's Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1. Clips the corner. It's 0-1. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And he chases a high fastball there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one ripped. Brings it in. And that is that. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 5 innings complete. All tied 1-1. New pitcher now, Kodai Senga. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Eugenio Suarez stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 2 in this one.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Movement in the bullpen. Ryan Stanek, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Herget warming up as well. Swinging a foul out of play. And that one upstairs, ball 1. And the next pitch is way outside. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Here's the catcher to hit, Gabriel Moreno. Moreno in his 3rd season, 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And he takes a strike.
0-1's the count.
And that is out of play. One down, base is empty.
Ball.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Line drive, fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second. Not in time, it's a double.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his 2nd extra base hit in this one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Smith in the box now, takes strike 1. And that one missing low.
1-1.
And that misses. 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Tap foul at the plate. And that one is lifted in the air. Taylor ranging after it. He's got it. 2 away now.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's the second baseman.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Strike two. Moreno on at second with two down. That's to third. Vientos whips it across, and that is the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. All tied 1-1. Bottom of the sixth, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Late on that fastball. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Scott McGuff getting ready to go. Miller getting cranked up as well. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Back there. And that one is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 2-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Starling Marte up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Just off the inside edge. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the sixth. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Smith makes the grab for the second out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. Next pitch misses inside. Now 1-2. And a good eye there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. A Pete Alonso blast for the Mets. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Stanek.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
At the plate, Jorge Barrosa. First pitch, and he just misses.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That's a little bit low. High fly ball out to left field. Azokar gets there. He's under it. Hauls it in for the out. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Geraldo Perdomo. 0 for 3 in this one. Ball one, no strikes. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. And the tying run is on base. And here is Corbin Carroll. Fouled off. He was late.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Yo, 1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Way inside, gets out of the way. And a ball and 2 strikes. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouls it off, still 1-2. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Liner, and this could be trouble. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw is wild, and it gets away. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. And next is the Diamondbacks DH, Randall Grichuk. 1 for 3. Right through there for a strike. Fought off foul. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. And that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Late swing, fouled off. Lined, and that's a base hit. One runs in. Another comes in to score, and they take the lead in the 7th.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Ryan Stanek gives way, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Reed Garrett.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
2 outs, runner on first. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper. Two outs. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Ball one there.
That ball went out.
Dives and he can't hang on. The throw is still in time, and they do get the third out. The inning is over. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Mets 2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Scott McGough.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now here is Francisco Alvarez. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Way out front for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And
ball
now
1.
1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
That one
Ball
just misses.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That one 95 to finish him off. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. That one
Ball
misses.
1, no strike.
Ball 1. There's the strike. Pitch misses there. 2 and 1. Jose Azocar. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. One down, base is empty, and the tying run is on base.
Well, that right there could end up being a big walk in this game. He's certainly a threat on the bases, especially with them looking to tie this thing up.
So up next for New York, Jose Azocar. He's 2 for 2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Here comes the throw. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. Really important at bat coming up now.
And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor. Yeah, that's fouled off.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Swing and a miss.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Hit into the outfield. In to score from third. And it's an RBI single. And this game is tied in the 7th.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Now the Diamondbacks manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Scott McGough won't go any further tonight, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Kevin Ginkel, ready to make his season debut, and it comes at a high leverage spot. Big situation, and here comes the big bat of Juan Soto. That's in there. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
With the go-ahead run at third, here the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is in for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Gets under it and pops it up. Has a beat on it. Makes the grab. Out number 2.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Big at bat now as the polar bear Pete Alonso steps in. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Azocar at third. Lindor at first. 2 out of the inning. That's in there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. And that ends the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. And ball one. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Edwin Diaz, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Herget also throwing. That one's in there. And the count 1-1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
This to third, Vientos. Tosses across to first. First out in the top of the 8th. Now up next for Arizona, Pavin Smith. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Not even close there. And the count is 1-1. All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
1 down, base is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Strike 3, got him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Pinch hitter coming on, Josh Naylor.
Big at bat here, so looking for a better matchup with a left-handed bat.
Splits the plate, strike 1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. And Arizona is set down 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. All tied up at 3 apiece. Shelby Miller gets handed the rock out of the pen. Garrett Hampson comes on defensively now as he takes over as the new second baseman. And stepping in for New York, Starling Marte. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. Right through there for a strike. Upstairs.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Mark Vientos in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 3-2 now. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run. No outs, runner at first. Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And 1-2. Activity in the bullpen. Ryan Thompson up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Check swing, appeal to first. No, he held up. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And the batter now, Luis Angel Acuna. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. And that one upstairs. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And that one fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Squeezes it, and there's 2 away. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Just missed. Headed towards the corner, and that is a foul ball. Outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
The 2-1.
Hey!
Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And now the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That one inside, and it's 1-0.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
2 on, 2 outs. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And we're back. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jorge Barrosa. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
And that drops in for a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
The 1-1. That one at triple digits.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be.
Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
And now, Geraldo Perdomo. And fouled off. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Next pitch is downstairs.
1-1.
Tried to check his swing, appeal to third, and yes, he did. He went around. Popped up. Lindor sizing this one up. Hauls it in, and there's two away. So up next, Corbin Carroll. Diaz, 30 years old now, and he was a third-round pick back in 2012. Foul ball there. Drilled out towards left center field. Going back. Onto the track. And he makes the catch. Nothing doing for the offense that time. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. All tied up at 3 apiece. Jalen Beeks into the game.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Now the left fielder, Jose Azocar. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. That is upstairs for ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Justin Martinez up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Went back to the cutter, and it was worthwhile. And now it's Frankie Lindor.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And there's a strike.
0-1.
On the ground to third. Suarez throw to first in time. And that quickly 2 away. Juan Soto now, known for his late inning heroics.
Well, one swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
That's a
first pitch misses. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Next offering is down low.
2-0.
And that is out of play. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. That one not close. 3-1. Pete Alonso would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Trying to send this to extra innings. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Alonso in the box here, lets that one go for a ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And another ball. Starling Marte in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first. Climb the ladder with that fastball, and that's strike 1. High fly ball lifted into air right field. He's got it, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Mets leave 1. Score remains tied at 3. We're in extras here. Now it's the DH, Randall Grichuk. Diaz back to work. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Man at second. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Hard hit to third. In plenty of time to first. 2 in a row set down to start the 10th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air. Maybe drive it into the gap.
So 2 down now, and here is Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts, and 2 groundouts. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one hammered, but pulled foul. 2 down, go ahead run in scoring position. On the ground to third. Zips it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. 1 left for Arizona, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. Ryan Thompson gets the call from the pen. Starling Marte up now for the Mets.
Look for him to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side.
And there's a strike on the outside corner. Next one misses. Outside. And 1-1. Popped up right side. And that will drop foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And that's outside. That's off the mark. Full count, 3-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Alonso headed for the plate. Here comes the throw, and he dives in with a winning run, and the Mets walk it off in extra innings.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
For 4-3, our final score, a 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.